All right, so let's look at defending stack passes. Okay, these are really nasty. People stack you on your neck and they can flip you over to turtle or put a lot of pressure on you. And if you have certain prior knowledge, the specific defense for this is actually really useful. So Paul, let's show them what a stack pass actually is. So I'm here playing my guard, maybe my feet are a little bit too high. He goes under my ankles, okay? Let's do the under the ankles one. So he goes under my ankles and pushes my feet to the floor. And this is a stack pass. And now he can come around, he's in the pass box, okay? And I'm in trouble here. So as Paul did initially, he can go for double under straight away, okay? Link his hands, get me stacked up onto my neck, throw me to the side, okay, and pass. So there's a specific body movement that we have to know to prevent this when it comes to early stage prevention. I call this the anti-stack motion. So what is the anti-stack motion? It's basically just contorting your spine in a particular way, going into anterior pelvic tilt, I believe they call it. So right now, my spine is bent, okay, in this direction. What I want to do is I want to stick my butt out and arch my spine like this, okay? And what this does is it makes my hips much more heavy. So when Paul goes to push my ankles, okay, if I just stay and he can just stack me and I'll get stacked. However, as soon as I recognize that he's going for the stack, I put my elbows in the ground and I push my butt out and there's a bend in my lower back here. You can pass like a ruler under my lower back, it's not touching. So now my hips are much heavier and as he tries to lift me, it's very easy to shoulder walk, okay, and re-pummel my legs back in. Let's just go forward so we have a bit more room. So Paul aggressively goes for it, I anti-stack, and I can start shoulder walking and getting inside. Versus if he pushes and I stay, keep my spine the way it is, I just get stacked. But let's say he pushes to a decent amount, like here, I can anti-stack, so hold tight, stay strong here. I can anti-stack, now it's much heavier, and as he keeps going, it's very easy to shoulder walk and get my feet inside. So the anti-stack motion is key here. Anytime someone's getting you onto your neck, you want to anti-stack straight away, it'll make you heavier, and it's easy to start shoulder walking, okay, and getting your feet in front. So let's say Paul actually has a double unders here. All right. We want to make sure that his hands, okay, if his hands get linked, we want to push them, we want to break them if we can. If we can't, we want to get our knees under it. So, as always, we do the anti-stack motion, okay? We're going to grab his wrists, and we're going to anti-stack and shoulder walk, and make sure that his hands go under my knees. So it looks like this. And I get my knee out and break his grip. And then from here, we can come back inside. So once more, if you're dealing with the double unders, I control his wrists. I don't want him to start getting me to one side. So immediately, I want to anti-stack, try to spread my legs, control his wrists. If I can extend my legs here and break his grip, that's perfect. I just shoulder walk back, get my feet inside. If I cannot, I'm still going to anti-stack, okay? I'm going to shoulder walk, but I'm going to try to get my knees under his hands. So he starts stacking me, okay? And I get my knees outside. So when it comes to defending stack passes, this is a really useful way. You don't want to wait till it's too late. You want to anti-stack straight away. The earlier you do it, the easier it is to defend. So anti-stack makes your hips heavy. You can start shoulder walking back to make distance and then getting your feet inside and getting back to a guard.